What is going on, everybody? Jason and Destiny are here to talk to Kevin Davis. Kevin, how's your day going?
Pretty chill today. I actually took a mental day and just like to recharge. We're pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Doing
Doing good. I
good.
took a
I
mental
need to take
weekend.
one of those mental days.
Yeah, I just came back from a long bus trip, so my body had to readjust back to my regular schedule. So yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah, anytime you take any kind of a trip, it's like you need a vacation from a
oh yeah,
vacation.
pretty much yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, day to
Yeah.
rest. Kevin, what got you
Right.
interested in comic books?
Funny thing is, I didn't start reading comics until 2020.
Oh,
I did
Wow.
not grow up reading comics at all. Like I've been a fan of Marvel, like DC, since I was a kid, since like the animations and like the movies and TV shows. But I never knew they were a different medium before till 2020, when COVID hit, and I was like, I'm already a homebody. I was like, but I don't want to be sitting around watching TV all the time. I want to stimulate my brain and do something else. And I was on TikTok
Yeah.
doom scrolling for some odd reason, even though I don't know what the heck TikTok was. I was like, I don't know why I'm here. I'm just trying to find out to do something else. And then I remember one day, Marvel showed up on my FYP, what they call the For You page, and they were talking about comic books. I was like, what do you mean comic books? Like, what the heck is a comic book? And and then I was like, and I went to their website. I was like, holy Jesus, how the crap did I miss this entire collection that I could have grown up on as a kid?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I wasn't sure if I would have liked them or not. So I bought like the digital properties, even though I'm full physical media all the way. But I was like, this is my first time reading something new. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, so I'm gonna get the digital. So of course I went to the Spider-Man first because that's where I grew up on. I went to the Black Panther. I went to the Captain America. I even went to Blade. Found out that Blade is a freaking comic book character in Marvel. I freaking love his movie.
Yeah.
And then that's really where my nerdness started to explore. And then I found out about independent comics from like Dark Horse, where they produce Hellboy, which I didn't know was a comic book either. And so I bought those physicals, of course, because I freaking love Hellboy already. So I'm gonna go buy the physical copies of those. So yeah, I started around 2020 when COVID hit, when I want to do something else with my life and not sitting around watching TV. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's the short version
Well,
anyway.
see, the some of the pandemic wasn't all that bad. You got to learn you loved something
Oh
new.
yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
When
that is awesome, though.
do you kind of remember when when you realized like, hey, I want to create these, not just read them?
Yes, it was 2022, I believe, when I started reading more independent comics. My brain started clicking. I was like, what if I made my own? But the question is, how the crap do I do that? As I
Right.
went around, like I asked around, I found like comic writers and artists. I'm like, how do you start this process of creating these amazing books? Like I know it's a little like a freaking movie, but on paper. And they was
Yeah.
like, that's exactly what it is, but it's like writing a movie script, but you have to put it in certain ways for it to form into a comic. And I was like, yeah, he said like you have to write in like panels and be very descriptive in the movie script. I was like, what? I was so confused for a while. But then I started studying it. I was like, oh, they really do meant like a movie script, but you have to be very more specific on what you want in your story and how your characters look, what they're wearing, how their facial is, and basically very descriptive. And at first, I was going to like hire the writer to write for me, but then I was like, I'm not sure they can translate what my brain is thinking. So I'm like, you know what? I need to do this myself because they might think I'm crazy, which is okay because I have an imagination as I've been told. So
Nothing wrong with that.
oh yeah,
No, I get that. I write. There's no way that I could try to explain like what I see in my head to somebody else and then put it on paper the way I see it. Like there's no way.
exactly. Yeah.
So, how'd you come up with your first idea?
Arcfire, that was that was about random actually. Um, I think I was watching like Stranger Things and like Men of Steel and like Charmed, and just having like different background noises in my head as I was like crafting what I wanted to write. I was like, what story do I want to write? What is this character? I was like, who is this character? What is his backstory? What is his story? And I was like getting like overstimulating myself and like overthinking it. And then I was like, let me stop for a second. Let me just listen to the background noise and get my brain like to relax for a minute. And then I remember asking myself, like, what's his arc? And then I kept repeating arc. And then I was like, okay, let me put myself into my main character. And I was like, oh, that's fire. And I put fire, arc, fire. So like you had them repeating in your head. And so I wrote like different versions of like the title, how to spell it. Like I said, like ARC, FIRE. It's like, nah, that's boring. And then I did ARKLFIRE. I was like, no, I was like, it's okay, but still feels a bit boring. And so I changed the I and fire to a Y, and then I wrote it out, and I was like, now that's arc fire.
I love
and
it.
that's literally how I began the Arcfire series. This is actually one of my friends' painting of Arcfire that she painted
Oh,
for
that's
me.
awesome.
And this is actually the first issue right here.
That's so
So
cool.
so far I'm 2 issues in, and I just brought out issue 2.
Amazing.
So and
What are sorry,
and
go ahead.
that's literally how I started. Just by background noises in my brain just started clicking. If I'm being honest with you. So yeah.
Hey, when you open up your brain and let those voices in,
Mhm.
you can create some incredible things.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What are some of like the biggest challenges for like in indie comic creators that kind of people on the outside don't really see?
Budgeting. Most definitely budgeting. Because you want so you have to figure out what art style you want to with your story. And the prices
Yeah.
vary depending on what artist you want and the art style you're looking for. And then also figure out what story you want to do and not being repetitive. Like, because I always try to think outside the box, which is hard because you pretty much see everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
so
hard to be original, but there's
yeah,
still
but
stories out there.
it's yeah, I'm like, but you can, I mean, but you can twist everything up. That's why when I'm writing, I mix
Mhm.
like different genres together. Like I can turn like an Adam Sandler movie with a horror movie. I can make an original concept right there. Like,
I love that.
it's yeah. So that's really how I kind of approach when I'm writing my stuff. I'm like, okay, what concept can I take from this and to make it my own? Like recently, I watched the Mario movie, the new Mario movie. I just saw it in theaters, and I have an idea for a more child-like friendly comic that a child can actually read. That's not my horror comics that I mostly write. Um, uh, and like I can like mix that with let's say Transformers or something. So
Oh,
that's
that's cool.
so yeah.
I like that. I like the blending of different genres and like topics. I think that's always
Yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah, it's really fun, especially the hard ones. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah.
So, what's the biggest thing you geek out over? This is the Geeks Podcast, so I'm curious. Like, what's your main thing? Mine is television. Destiny's is
Um,
writing.
Man, I geek out over anything that interests me. I'll be honest. I'm like, because I get
No, I love that.
because literally I can be riding down the street and I can see a billboard like something amazing that I geeks out over because it looks so freaking beautiful. So like, 'cause that's what you have to be very specific when you ask me that. But all serious. But for movies, TV shows, writing, like novels, comics. Now, I was like, I geek out. I'm like over wrestling. I don't Power Rangers, Stranger Things,
Nice.
uh, heck, Rugrats. Like going to old school, like the Rugrats.
Yeah.
um,
Good
yeah, I geek
90s
out.
cartoons.
Yeah, oh yeah. I grew up on the old school everything. I grew up in an old school
Mhm.
household. Man. I geek out on so many things. It's a long list. I could tell you. I geek out over. Like even like I geek out over horror movies. Even I always make a joke. I say I probably need therapy because I probably should not be laughing at this person getting ripped to shreds right now.
Dude, every day I watch a horror movie and I have the same
Right.
thought in my head. But I gotta ask, which Power Rangers series did you like the most, and who's your favorite?
Oh, that's a hard question because I have like 5. But I have to go
Are
with
they in
the
order?
first
You
one.
can tell us our order.
Okay, the first one is obviously the original Mighty Morphin.
Yeah.
Tommy's always been my favorite. Rest his soul. Also Kimberly, freaking love Kimberly.
That was my first crush, Kimberly. God, I love her.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, you have good taste, my friend.
Yeah.
Mystic Force. That's my second one. Dino Thunder is my third. What was the other?
Definitely a Tommy fan.
Ninja Storm. I think Ninja Storm is my fourth. My fifth one was Space. There we go, Space. The Power of Space.
Yeah.
But yeah, but my all-time favorites have always been Kimberly and Tommy since the beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Me too. Tom.
Yeah, your first
Jason
couple
David.
choices, so you're like, yeah, nope, definitely a Tommy fan, like Jason said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Jason David was our first interview ever on our podcast.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, such a nice guy. Again, rest in peace. Such a nice guy.
I wish I got to meet him. He looked so genuine and always an awesome person.
Mm-hmm.
I found that about most of the Power Rangers that I've had the chance to meet. They're just all so nice. So nice.
Heck yeah.
Well, kind of jumping back into comics, like I noticed a lot of your work kind of touches on some mental health. Is that like kind of an important thing for you to explore?
Yes, it is. Because I'm a big mental health advocate as well. And so in my storytelling, I always try to I bring you entertainment, but I also want to bring you awareness that this does happen in real life. And with each character I bring to life, I try to make someone relatable to somebody. I'm like, like in the normal, it's like you have lead characters, support characters, and just back characters. Me, everyone is a lead character to me. And I try to make everyone have a story of their own too, because you never know which character could touch somebody.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what's kind of been lacking in like a lot of stuff lately. I was like, no character's relatable anymore. And it's lackluster, and it's really boring. And so I'm like, I don't care if I'll somehow find you to relate to a zombie. I will find a way. You know what I mean? Relate to a vampire, to a witch, to anything I create. I always try to make every character be relatable in some aspect, because there's characters that have that online that touches addiction, like alcohol, drugs, and that's a heavy one to write. So that's gonna take me a while to finish. Because that's a heavy topic. Because I have people in my family that had that addiction and that passed.
Yeah.
So that's kind of so I try to bring like everything I write. I try to like a personal touch to it. Let you know I've seen this, and I want you to know it does happen.
Yeah.
I was like, also I try to bring a lesson. I was like, if you go this route, you end up like this dark character going down this path. But if you end up this route, you will go up and down, but you want to be on a better path than this character. So I'm like, even the villains you'll be able to relate to, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a villain guy. I'm like,
I love the
I
villains.
always root for the villain in a lot of TV shows sometimes, especially to have a good reason why they're a villain. I was like, this is part of why I need therapy, because I'm rooting for the villain to kill you all.
Dexter is my comfort TV show, so like I feel.
Oh my God! Yes, I'm catching up on it. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. And like, even with Stranger Things, I was kind of rooting for Vecna at some points.
There were times.
Yeah, like, because he was abused. So I'm like, I was like, I shouldn't be rooting for you, but I love the actor. I hate the character, but I love the character at the same time. Like, I'm very conflicted. But yeah.
Oh, it's hard when an actor that you love so much plays such a bad character, because you're like, I don't want to like the character, but like I love you, and you're so good at being bad.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm like even like Michael B. Jordan playing Killmonger in Black Panther. I'm just like, bruh, I hate you to guts, but I love you to guts at the same time.
Right. Yep. Exactly.
I'm like, you and like even Andy Serkis from Lord of the Rings. I was like, you're precious. I was like, why am I liking this character so freaking much? Even though he's creepy as hell. I was like, but the way he acts the character, it's what really kind of made me fall in love with the character because how he is so deep within the character himself.
Yeah.
And I've always made, it's not really a joke anymore, but I was like, if I ever become an actor, I'll be a creature actor because I want to train my voice so I can scare somebody because I'm really good at scaring by accident. And I just really love playing a creature character. I was like, I want to play a leprechaun. I don't know why. I just do. It just looks so much fun scaring people. Like, and I'm a big like
maybe
Doug
you need
Jones
a leprechaun
fan.
comic.
I'm actually working on one too. So that's a
Nice.
teaser.
You're welcome, people.
Right. And like I'm a huge Alien fan. I'm always like being curious. I'm like, are y'all hot in those things? Because yeah, I wouldn't care because I would still wear it regardless, and I enjoyed my time with it. Well, of course, I'm very sure how to set cold so nothing overheats, but still, I mean, but how do y'all pee in those? And like that's my crush. I don't care. I'm like the kid is ugly as hell, but how do you pee in those? Like that's how my thought process goes. Regular people get scared. I was like, how do y'all pee in those? Like, how do you take breaks? Like, how long does that take to put on? Is it heavy? And I was like, I want to be a creature actor, and like, I love voice acting too. So I was like, I think I would be really good at it, especially knowing I scared my sister by accident just by simply walking around the house. Because she always says, I don't hear your footsteps. I was like, I get it from Bob. He's taught me how to be a ninja, so it happens.
There you go.
So yeah.
Well, can you kind of break down Arcfire for like the people who haven't read it or been able to check out your work yet? Get them interested in it. Kind of what's the world, the story at its core?
So Arcfire is my main character is named Theo Arcfire. So the lore is he wakes up in a egg-like cocoon at the beginning of issue 1. Then he has no memory of who he is, and he's like going on this adventure to figure out what's his heritage, and he has this cosmic power. Like I would say, if you know like the character Adam Warlock in a way, he has this cosmic power that he's trying to figure out where the crap is this or where did it come from. And so he meets this Dr. Rodriguez that he basically trains him like to formulate his power, and he has this watch type of thing to like help control it a bit. And Theo meets up with a vampire and witch named Cavell and Coffee in issue 2. And I don't want to say too much of it, but let's just say it's going to be it's a science fiction horror thriller action adventure. It's going to be twists and turns, of course, because I love doing those twists and turns. If you like Charm, Alien, Stranger Things, and a little bit of Men of Steel in there, I think you would definitely enjoy Arcfire.
Awesome. And then you have Skin Shifter, which is, I mean, I think it's a little darker. What inspired that concept?
That's interesting. So Skin Shifter is based off my novel called Jackal Bunny. And so if you like the movie like Split, the movie Jackal, and like those type of psychological thriller movies, that's where this was birthed from. And the only difference is I don't have 26 personalities in a character. That's the headache to write. But but the story of Skin Shifter is Amaya Fitzgerald is a regular college student trying to live her life and just try to graduate, get her stuff in, like basically live life. But unfortunately, a demon named the Corpus Fiend, who is the Prince of Hell, sends this Jackal Bunny, whose human side of her is named Sabrina Jackal, sends her after Amaya Fitzgerald to get her soul. And so you're on this journey trying to figure out, okay, what is Amaya's soul? So why is she so special to this Corpus Fiend demon thing. And there's also more to Sabrina Jackal too. So you actually do learn her backstory too, how she became the Jackal Bunny. And you basically can't trust nobody. I will say that. Don't try not to trust anybody in the story, except for Maya. But it's definitely darker. Not for kids. I would say not for kids whatsoever. But it does have a little gore in it, but it's not like a gore fest type of thing. The gore actually goes with the story. That's why I always make sure I balance out. So it's a psychological slasher horror story. And Skin Shifter actually comes out later this year. It's going to be my first paperback comic.
Love that.
So we're currently in production of chapter 1 right now. So I'm excited for it, to actually bring it to life, and it's going to be an interesting ride.
It'll be really fun. Yeah. You said that's connected to a novel as well?
Yeah, called Jackal Bunny.
Awesome. So do you like kind of to share and combine those universes, or is this kind of like a first time thing for you?
That's actually interesting. Someone recently asked me if my comics are connected, and the answer is yes, they actually are connected. And I actually have an official title. My universe is called the Hollow Fate Chronicles universe.
Nice.
But the thing is, each story is standalone. You don't have to read one book to understand the other. I was like, even though when I put a character from one comic any other, I will explain who that character is. So you don't have to exactly read the other book where he's from.
Yeah. But you just know more.
Yeah.
No, I think that's incredible. I love when people do that. Because it's like the more you read, the more you know. And that's so much fun. And especially in like these kind of worlds to explore the combinations. So much fun.
Oh yeah. And I was told that when someone first asked me about that, they said, I don't want to be in your universe. Your universe is terrifying. I was like, that's the point. But that's the point.
Yeah.
But my universe is very mixed. It's like science fiction, it's horror, it's fantasy, it's drama. Down the road, I do have a crossover book called Hollow Fate Chronicles to show you how these characters are actually connected, so you will know how this universe is connected.
Nice. That'll be awesome. Which means everybody's gonna have to go follow you and pay attention so they know all that.
Well, Kevin, where can everybody follow you online?
You can find me on Instagram at I am Kevin Davis Official, Facebook at I am Kevin Davis CEO, and TikTok I am Kevin Davis CEO, and my website at kevisyde.com.
Awesome, everybody. I'll put the link down below in the description. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll chat soon.